In fact, if I was gay, I probably wouldn't marry Chuck. But that guy right there ain't pronouncing us nothing!
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the worst, most toxic, and most heinous WWE relationships in history. For this list, we'll only be looking at on-screen pairings rather than those in real life.
I want a divorce!
Number 10. Eve Torres and Zack Ryder. After his rapid rise as a fan favorite in 2011, Ryder was awarded the following year by starting a relationship with Torres.
It's a shame. I was hoping you would stay at my hotel.
Wait, are you serious?
You know it.
However, when he was thrown in as a side character to Cena's feud with Kane, it all went downhill. After the Big Red Machine tried to kidnap Torres, only to be saved by Cena, she kissed him, all in front of Ryder in a wheelchair. Amazingly, this was at the time of Cena being the peak face of the WWE. Later, Torres went full dark side and admitted she was using Ryder for his popularity.
I just want you to know, I really do care about you, Zach. I never thought we were going to be together. I just really want us to be friends.
Not exactly the basis of a stable and healthy relationship, yet they still got back together, at least for a bit, until she low-blowed him at WrestleMania 28.
Eve came in, she picked me up, she kicked me right in the bro nuts. Like, that was my WrestleMania moment. I mean, not the best one, but it was one. So, Zack Ryder, WrestleMania, I made it.
Number 9. Rhea Ripley and Dominik Mysterio. No relationship, even in the WWE, starts out well when one person is attacking another and choking them out with their legs. Yet that is how Rhea and Dom's relationship began when he was feuding with the Judgment Day alongside his dad, Rey Mysterio, in 2022. Rhea got her hooks into Dom, leading to him joining her team and supporting his mommy.
Never mind, sweetheart. I'm not gonna let you run down mommy, my queen. No, no, no.
However, while there were some cute moments, there were plenty that weren't. Rhea tended to treat Dom like a toy, 1 minute insulting and belittling him, the next smothering him with praise and affection.
Dom, let's get something straight. I don't belong to anyone. I'm not yours. You're mine.
As soon as Rhea was out injured, Liv Morgan arrived to manipulate Dom away from her. Eventually, it worked at SummerSlam 2024.
This piece of trash screwed over his dad! And now screws over his mommy as well!
Number 8. Trish Stratus and Chris Jericho.
2 weeks ago where you were butt naked.
Uh-huh.
I gotta tell you, instead of vitamin C, maybe it should be vitamin We.
In 2003, Jericho and his tag partner Christian helped save Trish and Lita. Seemingly, this was setting up a cute double date situation, as for weeks, both partnerships were getting closer. But we then heard Y2J and Christian making a bet of $1 Canadian for who could get intimate with their woman first. So romantic.
I could nail Trish before you nailed Lita. I'm gonna win the bet, Christian. I'm gonna win it tonight.
Is that so?
That's so.
Well, I got $1 Canadian. Says that you're wrong.
While this fractured the romance between Jericho and Trish, they did repair it. However, the Canadian tag team imploded, leading to a bout between Christian and Y2J at WrestleMania 20.
A romantic makeout session at the top of the ramp.
You
it
call
still
that...
gives me butterflies thinking about it. It's beautiful.
You call that romantic?
Yeah.
Rather than Trish and Jericho going off into the sunset, she'd been playing him. Trish turned on Jericho, siding with Christian after costing him the match.
That night, we plotted and planned all night long. And Chris, that's not the only thing we did all night long.
Number 7. Marlena and Goldust. In 1997, Goldust began what seemed to be a silly feud with Brian Pillman. If he lost their match at SummerSlam, the loose cannon would have to wrestle in a dress, which is what happened.
You think it's funny for a world-class athlete like Brian Pillman to come out in front of all these sick freaks wearing a dress?
But then it got super serious. Pillman issued a rematch. If he won, he'd get Goldust's wife, Marlena, as his assistant 24 hours a day. After Goldust lost, Pillman created his Triple X-Files, where he heavily implied he was intimate with Marlena. She looked as though she didn't want to be.
Besides, I'm physically exhausted from last night.
I do it!
She's a real dynamo.
Before the feud could be resolved, Pillman unfortunately passed away in real life. Back in kayfabe, Goldust turned on Marlena, essentially blaming her for being used by Pillman, and dumped her.
And I reached out and I found something. Something that did understand me. To let me express myself, to let me be who I want to be. Because you sure as hell hadn't done it.
Number 6. Lita and Kane. This one was definitely a product of its time. In 2004, Kane began feuding with Matt Hardy, all in an attempt to lure Lita away from him. For Kane, this meant beating Hardy and kidnapping Lita. To make it super uncomfortable, she revealed she was pregnant, and it was later revealed to be Kane's.
Looks like I'm more man than you'll ever be.
Hardy and Kane then had a match, with the stipulation that whoever wins can marry Lita, who's not allowed to decide for herself. She, of course, became Mrs. Big Red Machine against her will.
Hey, do you take Lita to be your wife? I do.
Then, if the story couldn't get worse, Gene Snitsky inadvertently knocked Kane into Lita, causing her to lose the baby. Somehow this brought the duo closer as they teamed up against Snitsky. It was baffling.
Out of the way, come on!
This is tragic.
Number 5. Vicky Guerrero and Edge. A relationship is always doomed when it's built on what one person can do for the other professionally. For example, this one.
I wouldn't have been able to pull off what I did last Sunday at the Survivor Series without you.
Welcome, baby.
Shortly after becoming general manager of SmackDown, Edge began making moves on Vicky, leading to the duo dating. They became the brand's power couple, as Edge used the relationship to secure himself in the world title picture. But while they were making everyone else's lives a misery, especially with all their PDA, the two were also deceptive to each other as they both cheated, with Edge's unfaithfulness being revealed at their wedding. Yet still, they stayed together. That was until Vicky resigned as Raw GM in 2009, when Edge dumped her and admitted he was using her all this time.
You can't say that. I mean, I don't understand what you're saying.
What am I trying to say? Well, let's see. The sky's blue, the grass is green, and I married you for your power.
Number 4. Dawn Marie and Al Wilson. In 2002, WWE went further into the adult soap opera world. At the time, Tori Wilson and Dawn Marie were feuding. However, to make it different from other beef, Dawn Marie began flirting with Tori's father, Al, leading to them getting engaged, despite the massive age difference. Yet Dawn Marie was using Al for something else. She proposed a deal with Tori. If the duo spent the night together, she'd break it off with Al.
Contest against someone that has a whole lot more to offer. Maybe someone like me.
After the deed was done, Dawn Marie broke the agreement and stayed with Tori's dad. It was bizarre that Al still went ahead with all this. Yet after they tied the knot, he kayfabe died from a heart attack after intimacy with Dawn Marie. Yikes.
It was tough for him, but I'm just so grateful because he passed away a few years ago, and now I'm really grateful to have that opportunity with him.
Number 3. Pretty Mean Sisters and Meat. In 1998, a moment in WWE infamy took place that makes fans sigh aggressively to this day. We're of course talking about the formation of the women's stable Pretty Mean Sisters. Known as PMS as an unsubtle joke, the group made things really weird when Meat was introduced.
In the hour before King of the Ring and Gym Commissioner Shawn Michaels will be at Heat. And supposedly he's going to have a huge announcement that will affect the King of the Ring.
A repackaged Sean Stasiak was the stable's love slave, and since he was treated like their piece of meat, was named as such. The group, formed of Terry, Jacqueline, and Ryan Shamrock, passed Meat around among themselves for personal workouts.
You're busted! Oh! Meat got busted all right, and Terry Reynolds doesn't like that one bit.
This led to issues between the women when intense intimacy sessions caused Meat to lose matches from exhaustion, and they made him do humiliating things. Thankfully, this all ended in 1999.
They were just playing a little console hockey. Mariana's in there. Oh, look at this! Oh, my! Terry Reynolds has jerked Mariana down by the hair! Cat fight!
Number 2. Billy and Chuck. After Billy Gunn and Chuck Palumbo formed their tag team in 2001, It soon became apparent that WWE was being trendsetters by showcasing a gay relationship. With aid from the stylist and manager Rico, the duo slowly began dressing the same, dyeing their hair, and just being adorable as they rose up the tag ranks.
January. Woo. February. Woo. March. That was so cool!
In real life, GLAAD was even consulted about the story. In 2002, this led to Chuck proposing to Billy, which he accepted. However, when they were getting married in the ring, the LGBTQIA+ mask fell off.
What the hell is this? This was all just supposed to be a publicity stunt. Hey, we're not gay. I mean, we got nothing against gay people.
The duo admitted their relationship was just a publicity stunt, and they were both straight. Yikes! Fans and GLAAD both felt deceived. Unsurprisingly, Billy and Chuck didn't remain a team for long afterward.
What was going on, and then as it went on, the people started turning because they went, oh my God, they're having so much fun doing this. I'm in. I'm on board now.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Lana and Bobby Lashley. Making out in front of your ex and faking a pregnancy is not very healthy.
This is disgusting.
Kelly and Balls Mahoney. The odd couple were forced apart by a very jealous Miz.
Oh, you were victorious.
Miz.
I mean, even the ladies were shocked.
Yeah.
Isn't that right, Cal? No. Shh.
Natalya and the Great Khali. Drawn to his big hands, Natalya soon became insufferable over the Punjabi playboy.
When you win the championship tonight, can I please hold your... Sure you can. Did you carve up?
Yes,
did you
yes,
carve
you
up
did.
today?
Yes, you did.
Did you carve up?
Yep.
Stop!
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Trish Stratus and Vince McMahon. Even without taking into consideration the dreadful accusations against McMahon in real life, this storyline was super bad. In 2000, early into her career, Trish began flirting with McMahon, leading to the two having a very public affair. At the time, he was married to Linda, who was unresponsive in a wheelchair. McMahon flaunted the affair in front of his wife after demanding a divorce.
Kissing Trish like that in front of his own wife. Mr. McMahon humiliating, embarrassing his own wife.
However, he then got bored with Trish, so he tormented her, making her do horrible things such as take her clothes off and bark like a dog in the ring.
Come on, tell me you're sorry.
At WrestleMania 17, Trish turned on McMahon in his match against his son Shane, thankfully ending this uncomfortable situation and allowing Trish to go on to far better things.
The humiliation of seeing her family torn apart. Trish is slumped, Mr. McMahon.
Who do you think is the most wholesome on-screen WWE couple in history? Let us know below.